Hello, this is Svitlana Vronska, long time no see, but I'm here with exciting news that I created an amazing action that every single photographer should have. So that's helped me through my entire sessions. I use it a lot for different purposes, and it's called under black eye deep folds discoloration under pits, dark under pits, redness, red eyelids. So it helps in these major and main things that you usually have to use additional actions for this. So I chose this innocent child to show an example how we use it. So since I'm using it in every single session, so I had a key shortcut as F1, so I'm gonna just keep pressing because it's already installed and ready to use. As I just pressed the first window that you have to regularly to yourself zoom in. This is the minimum that I entered, but you can enlarge to the point where you see its texture, but not too blue over here, too dark. So right now we're correcting under eyes. Click OK. The next step, go to your, this is your brush. This is the second layer we are going to work on, and your flaw has to be 10. 9, 10, it doesn't matter. Somewhere between 5, 10. Enlarge your brush, click Option key just to taste the skin Option key, and work in motion. Just taste it, paint, test, paint, test, paint, test, paint. As we see, the lighting goes like this. We can create same. Okay, let's go on this side. Taste, paint over, taste, paint over. Here we go. First one is done. So let's work on this brow. Again, I'm just tasting. My finger is on Option key on the Mac computer, and make this your brush smaller. You can just flatten the image and run this action again, or you can work on the same level. It depends. If you maybe later wanted to use opacity, it's good to use a different layer, but one layer works too if you work on slowly. All right, this is it. Look, before and after, before and after. Also, it works perfectly on ears. You know, sometimes the lighting that his ears create deep shadows or different shades. Same thing, just click it, taste it, Option key, and paint over. Click, paint over. It works on deep folds. Again, it's an innocent child. He's beautiful the way he is. It's just to show, just for showing purpose. See how his lip going down? And we need to pick color from above. All right. I like his deep cheeks. Again, it's for purposes of showing purposes only. I'm gonna just use my history brush just to remove it, because right now we're showing just a discoloration under eyes. All right, I just flatten the image. After this, you can just keep working your regular workflow, wherever works for your editing style, like maybe eyes or maybe soften skin. This is my workflow. I'm not gonna finish how I would usually finish, just to keep it going, to show you the actions how we created. All right, and then just this. All right, and of course we're going to use that and my peeling action. If you don't know, it's also available to purchase. Okay, peeling action, as you see, this works with deep folds and some peel and skin. All right, so you can work with the rest of the image background, but this is what it was before, and this is after. Before and after. This is under skin. Beautiful. If we zoom in, we still see his wrinkles. Folds. I don't know the right way to say it. Beautiful. Okay. Next is underarms. This is the temporary effect on women from the south, you know, east, west. It doesn't matter. Some women during their pregnancy they have underpits colored. I don't, and most of them don't like it and ask to remove. So this is perfect action for this one. That saves a lot of time of editing. Again, you just forgot to run my action. Okay, this is, I'm gonna just increase a little bit of radius, and don't forget to go flow. 10 is fine. Enlarge, and this is, I'm gonna show this a hardness to 0, and just taste it and paint over. Taste it and put full. Believe me, every single woman will be grateful if you do this for them, because it's a temporary effect. It has nothing to do with the person. It's just a temporary effect that affects the body, and if they want to print it, this image is big. Obviously, this will take the um, how to say attention from the main from the baby or from maternity. Okay, so we can leave some folds, for example, but we can remove it. Right now it's easy. I'm using patch tool just to remove the remaining folds, but just because we correct the toning, it's much more easier. And again, just use some liquify tool to correct the rest. And this is my workflow. This is how I get recognized by my clients or asked by my clients. Okay, I just use dodge for this one, but also we can use dodge in the same action. So flow can be 6. This is the most highlighted area, so we just click on highlighted. And wait, I think I'm gonna do even workflow more and darker on the darker side, the shaded side. All right, you can finish with your typical workflow, like maybe smoothing, too much smoothing, less smoothing, wherever we prefer. See, it's going to be too much, just a little bit. All right, this is again before and after. We still have texture, but we don't have this color that is temporary for women. All right, now the usual newborns are born with the forehead or eyelids, different colors like redness. There's temporary redness again. So I'm running my action. Don't forget the flow. 13, 20. It's you decide. But I prefer less. Okay, just paint over. Again, babies are beautiful the way they are. Again, this is for purposes only, and maybe this is something that your clients will request, so you know how to do. All right, I'm gonna run one more time. Not run, just paint over one more time. All right, it's still eyes. You don't cover eyes by painting over it, just because it's the texture stays. All right, this is before and this is after, before and after. All right, it also works. Sometimes kids are squinting to the light and to only, okay, I just create, you can finish right here and continue your workflow. But also it helps with the, squinting, when the kids kind of squinting. I'm gonna run this action again. I'm gonna increase the radius to bigger numbers to see more texture. All right, usually the light goes right here. See this deep shadows area? I'm gonna just remove it. All right. This is before and after, before and after. You can also remove this fold. Again, it's a temporary fold. It's not a part of their look. It's just temporary fold. Again, this is the before and this is after. We do have this off purple action too. You can just paint over to finish your workflow. Mine, I'm just running a few more skin smoothers and work on the background. Again, it helps so much in my workflow right now. It was without going on this, because when you move, like for example like this, sometimes the textures doesn't match, especially under your eyes. We want this because it's beautiful. We always, if we're looking for design, texture, and then suddenly when we're smoothing the face, we're completely removing every single wrinkle out of it. But this action actually, that actually works perfectly for photographers. I just love it. All right, let me just do this and that. Okay, and I'm gonna remove this redness. It's also paint away redness. All right, okay, before I finish, I'm gonna go and show you how dodge and burn works. All right, flow is 6, and we can, don't change too much, just a little bit here and there, just to even the skin, or maybe your lighting when it's fell. And how about the lips? How cute! She's adorable. Okay, we're gonna taste it. Here and there, maybe a little bit on the chin. All right, continue with your workflow. I don't know, some adding the cheeks or different overlays, blanket overlays, tinting, filters. Okay, this is from before and after. Again, and this is only if we work with the eyes and leave everything else. If you want to remove squinting, this is the same action, and wherever workflow you're doing. All right, and next is okay, same exactly same thing, but in this case we also have hair. You can remove hair. It also depends on what your parents request or what is your work style, but usually parents just love the way it is. Let's see, let's run this app, the action, and I'm gonna increase. So you see this hair, but we don't see the redness. Okay, workflow 10 works. Let me give a sip while still warm. So when does you say hot? All right, and again, just work motion like this. As you see, the hair stays, but let me see. Like this, hair stays. See, you still have this hair, but you don't have this redness. Let me just flatten the image, flatten and see. See before and after. But if you, for example, let me go back. Some remove with the red, remove the red. This is my action. This is what this is what I'm selling, and usually it works with some parts. As you see, this is a paint away red works, but we still have this discoloration, kind of this line over there. So it's perfect at some point, or maybe you can use some smoothness, but layer after layer of editing. But the action I just created is just amazing. It just creates yeah, see, it smooths it, gives a little bit of texture of the baby's hair, but again, you see, it's still leaving that mark. See, before, and this is what the end we're after. Let me see. This is how it was if we didn't run the app, and if we did. See, perfect, perfect. Before and with the action. All right, and also let's not forget about her eyelids. Taste here. You see, if we leave flow like this, it just covers. It just covers completely. So that's why we need the flow around 10. Oh, I know. Don't forget to go the middle layer if you mess up first time and you're redoing this. For the deep shadow, it works for the deep shadow, and believe me, I don't have an example, but it works with uneven makeup and uneven chin, with double chin. Double chin. If I will have an example, I will throw image into the before and after, so you can see after this. I was just editing today and decided to, let's see if it's worked for this one. I don't think I tried, and it also works, but again, it's let's leave shadow here. And all right, but main point was this. Look how perfectly it leaves all the texture, but remove only the different color that does not belong to this. All right, and I'm running few my other off purple. I know a lot of you already got it. Perfect. It's a really beautiful action that saved me so much of, here and there. Oh, there's something new here. Well, Photoshop. Looks like I updated Photoshop, something new up here. Okay, here we go. And also finished with the your whatever workflow you have for editing babies. Okay, let me okay, I will finish editing, but look at, see, before and after, before and after. Beautiful. It is even beautiful skin. Okay, get it, get it for yourself. Save thousands of hours, no even kidding, because I'm using in every single session. I just connected. How to connect if you don't know how to connect. For example, this is my actions, and where's my under, it called under eye arm dip folds. See, it's connected to F5. You just, if you load from me, you just double click and press wherever key you want to, like I wanted it under F1. If you have something under F1, for example, in my case is command and 5 and A and 5. So connect to any key, so to get that action faster and running. It just runs by itself. I don't have to go to action, hit, and it runs. All right, hope that was helpful for you. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So I posted on my Selfie account. If you interested to buy other actions, I have two other one that is off peeling, for peeling skin, and off red. Okay, and this is my to go. I'm very excited about this one. That's why I'm back to YouTube. All right, have amazing life. Here you go.